Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here. It is Wednesday, September the 24th, and it's the feast of Blessed Emile Tavernier Gamelin. Tough name to pronounce. Okay, so we continue with the book of Ezra. When I, Ezra, heard of the faithlessness of the returned exiles, I tore my garment and my mantle, and I pulled hair from my head and beard and sat appalled. Ezra is hardcore. Serious actions from, serious situation. And then he says in prayer, "Oh my God, I am too ashamed and embarrassed to lift my face to you, my God, for our iniquities have risen higher than our heads, and our guilt has mounted up to the heavens." Ezra would get the respect of the people because they knew that Ezra was the real deal. He was, as we would say today, hardcore. He was authentic, he was genuine. And he would have to basically kick some of them in the butt and get them off their behinds, whether it's because of bribes or lethargy, complacency, despair, whatever, and basically motivate them. The wall laid crumbling for like 50 to 90 years. You know how long it took them to rebuild it? Guess. 59 days. Think about that. When we set ourselves to do God's work and we don't mess around, we're not willing to waste our precious time, amazing things can happen. Maybe days and a few years off, but essentially it's like 50 some days, and it was laid low for like 50 to 80 years or something like that. Just think about that. Okay, to the gospel. Jesus called the 12 together, gave them power and authority over demons to cure diseases and so on. But he said, take nothing for your journey, no staff, no bag, no bread, nor money. Basically, I'll take care of you. Now, why is he doing this? Well, for lots of reasons. Well, because he wants them to trust him. But also, they're going into battle. They're going into battle. He doesn't want them weighed down. He wants them to know that he's going to take care of them, and they're going against the forces of darkness, demons. These spiritual beings that are malevolent, they hate us, and they are powerful. But they're not more powerful than Jesus. But he doesn't want us overly, you and I, even though we own things, we cannot be overly attached to things. So if we're spending hours on the screens, if we're overly attached to sensual pleasures, how are we going to do God's will? How are we ever going to come to battle the forces of darkness that are working against us, that are trying to have us watch all sorts of bad things, waste time, be alone? Remember this. Go into battle with no attachments except your attachment to Jesus. God bless you.